Good afternoon everybody, I'm Robert from El Magnifico Games, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Grim Fandango. Last week we progressed to the point where we'd entered year 3, and at the start of year 3, Manny, who was at that point a captain of a ship, was docking at a port I don't recall the name of, but obviously he had come from Rubicava, made it across the sea, was docking on the other side when he was attacked, and his crew were attacked and sprouted by some unknown nefarious individuals. Long story short, after some shenanigans he ended up escaping but trapped under the sea, and then ultimately he managed to find his way into a building that was partially underwater and found out that it was some form of prison in which he was reunited with his old friend. Just a second. Domino, who of course isn't his friend at all. That was his competition back in the Department of the Dead, which is where we started the game. And he learnt a great deal more. Actually, I'm not sure if he has learnt a great deal more yet about the underhanded dealings that are going on, but he knows that in some way these underhanded dealings and the organised crime connection is related to this prison complex he now finds himself trapped in. And Domino indicated that he wanted to leave. Ideally, he'd like to leave Manny in charge there so Domino could go back to where the action was. As he, I don't remember if those were his exact words, but that's more or less what he was saying. Anyway, we begin the game, this session, with Manny being imprisoned. And this is our first time exploring this complex properly.
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man!
Yeah, go away!
Metch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry!
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
Well, that explains what those things were.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
So I wonder if those things they're making are those glowing stones we saw before. I know they said that they were light bulbs, but at first glance they do bear a striking resemblance to the glowing stones, don't they? So where else can we get to? So we can still get outside. Not sure if it's a good idea.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
Yeah, I was going to say, not sure it's a good idea we venture too far out.
Nothing but dark waters that direction. Nothing but dark waters that direction.
Stupid chisel.
Oh, blimey. This is new.
Frickin'.
Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back to Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
Frickin'.
Geppetto!
Huh? Who? Oh, you, is it? Why, I oughta... Look at my eyebrows.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bus dog?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Well, you don't want that big octopus to see you chatting, so the octopus is here, presumably.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My scythe.
You'd be willing to part with that?
No.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Geppetto. He'll do you right.
Interesting.
I oughta.
I don't know how I'd get down there without this current taking me over the edge. Uh-oh.
Oh, I see. I wonder where this is going to take me. I'm not sure how useful this is. Interesting. He's alright.
Gladys! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good, too.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good, too.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
So I wonder why we need to be able to get down here.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
Because Glottis didn't ask for anything. Interesting. Oh, and this takes us back up and out. Oh. Goodness me.
I can't get out of here. There's no ladder.
Interesting. Ah, I can go down here.
It's not a handheld device.
This seems like a much larger area than I initially thought it would be. Huh. I wonder what the point of this area is. Okay, so I don't think I can get back down there. So how do I leave here? Interesting. Oh, I can get back down here. How do I get off of here? Aha. And what, I wonder, does this do? Of course, to go the other way. I wonder why that would be valuable. Wait, wasn't this where I was a while ago? Yes.
I'll show him.
So does it just loop around?
Frickin'
Looks like it. I don't seem to be able to control Manny. There we go.
Hold still. Ooh, to the moon, he says.
So I think that's everywhere we can get to from outside. What else do we have here? Oh, Meche.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
No, I'm trying to speak to her, not use the ashtray.
Ow! Oh, my stockings, they're ruined! And this was my best pair! You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Huh.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on. I found a vessel.
How? Did you pull an inner tube out of the big crane wheel?
No, Glottis landed on a big ship when he went over the edge.
Glottis is alive?
Yeah, inner tube. Why didn't I think of that? Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
Sure, here it is. Okay, look, the problem is I just don't have one.
Oh, please, Manuel. You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Well then.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
I'd be surprised if talking to him would do much at this stage. Actually, I may as well go back there. There's a chance there's some items I can take.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Not seeing many items around here.
Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, let's see.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative, just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it, once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns, I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
I mean, that makes sense, but they definitely are making light bulbs here, because we've seen it, and we haven't seen anyone else here.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod. Which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away. But I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon, wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
So that wasn't very productive. And the only item I've acquired so far is a pair of tights. A broken pair of tights at that. Why can't I leave anymore? There we go.
I oughta... Freaking.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? What?
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chapito.
If you say so.
Well, I got a long day of grief wrecking ahead of me, so...
Please, bust away.
So I suppose that means I don't yet have an item he's interested in.
Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here. Uh-oh. That's as close to the edge as I want to be. That's as close to the edge as I want to be. That's as close to the edge as I want to be. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be. Uh-oh.
Okay. Has this been in any way useful?
Uh-oh.
Doesn't seem like it. Am I just stuck here now?
Uh-oh.
I want... What is the significance of this? What can I do here?
Not right now.
Okay, I can't access my inventory. What items do I have? The tights, the scythe, that's it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I can get off just. So I suppose I could try and raise the ship somehow. Don't know how I'd do that, but it seems like something productive I could attempt. Something that I might be able to do at this stage in the game. Okay, what's the significance of that? It feels like the game's trying to tell me there's something significant about dropping the crane there.
It's not a handheld device. Those things are dangerous. I'd be ground to bits.
I'm really at a bit of a loss here. I'm not really sure what I should be trying to do. I mean, I know there's this goal of getting a gun to get Metro on my side, and also somehow I've got to get the ship up.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be. I don't want to mess up my blade.
I suppose I could try giving the scythe to... not the scythe, the tights to Geppetto. I don't know why he would want that item of all things. But he seems like an eccentric fellow, it's probably worth a try. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Why, I oughta... Huh? Who?
Chipito.
What? Well, I got a long day and I'll show him.
Please, bust away.
Ooh, to the moon, he says. I'll show him.
Hey, Chappie, check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Well,
I'll show him.
that's some sort of progress. I wonder if she'll notice that the gun isn't loaded.
Here. What good's a relationship without trust?
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. It really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore.
You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake wing gauze. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Well then.
It's locked. Nah, those kids would probably only want to hear Meche read these books anyway.
Not quite sure what that's achieved though. Getting Meche locked up somewhere. Okay, this really does seem to be about the only thing we can interact with over here.
BB!
Ah, that must be where she is.
Open this door! BB!
I don't know the
Open this
combination.
I'm getting angry! Help! I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore!
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Domino, you'd better let me out of here! Anybody!
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Okay. I don't suppose there's any chance the little Angelitos happen to know the combination.
No drawers. Hola, Angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, would one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar.
Oh yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Your light bulbs don't work.
Your light bulbs all smell like boogers.
Hi! nobody thinks you're funny anymore.
Oh yeah, well, everybody in this cage is smarter than you.
Everybody except for you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm especially smarter than you.
In your dreams.
In your baby bed that's all wet 'cause you wet in it.
Shut up!
Bedwetter.
I said shut up!
No, really. I have to sleep with an umbrella down here.
Oh yeah? Well, at least I never asked Meche to marry me.
What?
Miss Colomar, you're so pretty. Will you marry me?
I don't know why Manny did that.
I never said that.
Not right now.
Ooh, Miss Colomar.
Stupid.
Perhaps I clicked infantry accidentally? I didn't think I did.
Pugsy!
Domino!
Hey, Sport, how's the escape going?
All right, it's time to let Mitchie out of the safe.
Oh, I usually have to leave her in there overnight for her to really calm down.
You think you can break her will just by locking her up overnight?
No, but the lack of fresh oxygen slows her down just enough so I can open the door free of fear.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
It's interesting that we don't seem to be able to speak to Mecha, even though she's on just the other side of the door and we can clearly hear her.
It's empty.
Help!
Ooh, I bet I could pick that.
Domino, you'd better let me out of here.
If only I hadn't lost my union card in that poker game.
Manny, where are you? Open
I
this
guess
door.
I didn't enter the right combination. Ooh, I bet I could pick that. If only I hadn't lost my union
Anybody?
card in that poker game.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you.
So I'm not sure how to progress on that puzzle yet.
Stupid chisel. I'll show him.
Geppetto!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long day of stupid chisel.
Please, bust away.
Huh.
Why, I oughta... Hold still.
I wonder if there's something I've missed.
Phoebe!
That's the ashtray again. Is there an item in here I'm not seeing?
I'm sorry I didn't trust you.
I suppose I could visit Glottis again, see if there's been a development there. Guess I've got to go the other way.
Hold still. Freaking, freaking.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't look like there's been any development down here.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
No.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
Interesting. So what can I even do at this point? I take it Manny won't let me give his scythe away.
Hold still. Get that away from me. I got my own tools, thank you. Hold still. Hold still.
Geppetto!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long day of hold still.
Please, bust away.
Surely I'm missing something here.
Stupid chisel. Stupid chisel. Why, I oughta...
Is there a clue anywhere as to what that combination is? To let Meche out.
BB! BB!
It's locked. Nah, those kids would probably only want to hear Meche read these books anyway.
BB!
Ooh, I bet I could pick that. If only I hadn't lost my union card in that poker game.
promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! I promise I won't pull guns on anyone
My blade's too thick.
I'm warning you, Domino! I'm warning you, Domino!
Oops, didn't mean to go down there. Well, while I'm here, am I absolutely certain there's no other areas that I have access to?
Nothing but dark water is that direction.
Hold still. Stupid chisel.
Doesn't look like it.
Stupid chisel.
And I've been this way several times before. I can't get around there, can I? Don't look like it. I'm not confident there's anything I can usefully do with the crane at this point. What a conundrum. I could go back here, but this doesn't seem very useful.
I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore!
And there's no more dialogue, is there?
I've got nothing to say to him.
Please put that away. Thank you.
It's empty.
This isn't funny!
I'd be very surprised if the game expected me to guess the combination.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Maybe I just need to try this dialogue. I mean, I was tempted not to, since it doesn't seem like a very nice thing to say, but perhaps that's the only way to progress?
New plan. Medge is locked up for good. We're leaving without her.
We can't live without Meche.
No, that's not the way. That's what I was afraid would happen.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either. But we don't have a choice.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
Well, a bit of a shame about that dialogue choice that I apparently didn't have to use. But at least we found a way to progress. I'm wondering if I can trade this for something. Something more useful. So, let's show it to Chapito.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long day of... I'll show him.
Oh, I guess Manny put it away.
Hey,
Stupid chisel. Why, I oughta...
yo, Vito!
Hold still.
Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay. Just me and little chipper.
Huh.
La-dee-da-dee-da-da.
Well, this theme seems like something I could do some work with. So my thought is that if I go back to the crane and dump the crane hook on the beach, I can probably use that tool to cut it off. That is the crane hand from the chain. Now I've just got this funny feeling that I may be expected to put the chain inside that grinder, but I just don't know why. If not, then it's possible the chain could be used to attach something else to it. I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Success.
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
Is that what I really wanted? Now, can I get back? That's a good question. Or have I just stranded myself here? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I've just broken that grinder. Not sure if that does anything useful, but good to know. Ah. And if I get it to go the other way, then that is the conveyor belt. Presumably, I can get the chain down to Glottis. Huh.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if those two bits of the grinder ended up on the bit of the far bit of beach that was empty before. because that would explain why it was an accessible area. Though it wouldn't tell me why I would need them.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching her for fun, but your idea's good too.
It doesn't seem to have done much of use dropping the chain down here. Given that there is a chain there, I wonder if this was originally supposed to be the way that I get to Glottis, and that for some reason the game was bugged and I could get down to where he was without doing the chain puzzle. That's probably it, thinking about it, because why else would there have been a chain that let me get back up? Why can't I go back up there?
Just me and little Chipper.
Uh-oh.
This is very strange. Oh, that's a development. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was the reason to do the chain puzzle. And now if I can find a way to get back up there like that, I can now pull the ship up using the crane. Yep, that was it.
I can't believe you got it to float.
That was the easy part. The trick's gonna be busting through that big coral reef out there.
Bust through a big coral reef, eh? It just so happens I got some hardware up the beach you might be interested in.
Oh yeah, this will do just fine. Just give me a sec to do some figuring.
So what do I do now? And speaking of which, how do I even get back? Because is the oh yeah, it looks like the crane has been moved over here.
Done that already.
So what now? Get Meche out somehow? So I'm still not sure how to do that. Not a clue.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I'm in here. Let me out. Pugsy!
I don't know how to get her out of there. I just don't. What items do I have again? What? Oh, that's the drill. Maybe that's how I get her out. Now I think about it, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you. Manny, where are you? It's me, Meche.
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
But I'd
I
like...
can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Okay. Just trying to figure out how this puzzle works. Is that it?
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Or do I want it all flat? Is that what I want?
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Oops.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
I'm really not sure what it wants me to do here.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
I mean, I suppose I could try to get it so that it's completely flat on one side or something. Almost like that, but slightly better. Hold on, do I want to... Probably want to take it the other way, don't I? Nearly. Maybe that? Is that what I need?
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Let's try the other side then. Oh, that's odd. That maybe? Hold on, let's try... There. More like that. Nearly. Something like that, maybe?
What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
That felt like that was a massive clue, though. Perhaps that was telling me that I was on the right lines.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
I don't know what to do other than just keep trying it in different directions. That maybe?
I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
This is so hard to line up, especially at the end.
What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything. I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Let's hope this is it.
I guess I didn't enter the right
No.
combination. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Wait, that's pretty well lined up. No
I
such
guess
luck.
I didn't enter the right combination.
We could try it this way again.
What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything. I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
It seems like the only time I get close. That's actually pretty well lined up.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
It seems like the only time I get close, or at least get any sort of extra hint from the game, is when the flat side is on the right. Oh no.
What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything.
What am I missing? That's, I think, the best we've had yet.
What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything.
What am I missing? That's really nicely lined up.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
See, if they're lined up facing the other way, it says it's not the right combination. The only time I get the message about how I had them nicely lined up is when they're facing the... is where the flat bits are facing the right hand side.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I guess I didn't enter the right combination. I guess I didn't enter the right combination. What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
I think I've figured it out. I think I'm missing a step. I think I'm supposed to line them up and then jam them with something like my scythe. So that when I pull the lever, they can't move.
Stay.
Yes. I think we've got it. Oh, is she gonna hit us over the head as soon as we walk in here?
All right, Mitchie. You can come out now. Mitchie?
Has she escaped? This seems a bit buggy. Speaking of bugs, let's save the game before a bug ruins it for us.
They're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports.
Interesting.
Esa cosa is heavy. Mitchie, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek. They're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports.
Oh, that must be where all the people they stole golden tickets from went. But to be fair, there's not enough room there for, you know, that suitcase full of tickets we found before. I'm just walking backwards and watching where Manny is. Watching where he's being redirected. It really does feel like this is supposed to be used somewhere in the centre of the floor, given the way he's being moved about. But that didn't seem to work before. I can't seem to bring it back to this figure. I just don't get it. What items do I have? Okay. The drill and the scythe. I just don't get it. What am I supposed to do with this big old axe?
I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to bust all that. I think that would just bring the whole ugly thing crashing down on me.
What's he doing?
Ha! Bust all my ass.
Okay, he can't get in there. Oops. Don't get it. What is this thing doing? What is its reason for being here?
Meche, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek.
Why is that thing there?
You want a piece of calavera suit? Meche, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek. Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry. No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle. No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle.
Right. Has that been helpful?
I already did that from the other side. I already did that from the other side.
Aha.
Manny, I knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
Am I not allowed through there?
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time. And they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls. And the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are you kidding? Look at your heels. I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders. Our relationship has moved beyond that. I couldn't even reach it with that. I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders. Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
Can it be dragged into the other room, and is that useful? It can be dragged into the other room, so I have to assume that's useful. What for? I don't know. Again, I'm trying to figure out what parts of the floor it's happy to be on. Mostly it seems to want to be quite central. I noticed that tile was a slightly different colour to the others, so I wondered if that was significant. Doesn't appear to be.
That thing is definitely not my size.
Hold on. I could just use a drill on that valve, couldn't I? I'm not quite sure why I would want to break it, but I could certainly do so.
I don't want to bust all that.
No?
I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to bust all that. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets? I can't reach that high. I couldn't even reach it with that.
Interesting.
I couldn't even reach it with that. That thing is definitely not my size.
I take it he still doesn't want to do this.
I think that would just bring the whole ugly thing crashing down on me. I don't want to bust all that. I can't reach that high. I can't reach that high. I don't want to bust all that. You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
But you could. Your scythe could, though.
I can't reach that high.
And what is the point to having this incredibly heavy axe? Or this suit of armor?
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well,
What?
this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
Why did that not work before, but it worked that time?
Thank you.
How did that water drain out?
Oh, not again. Oh, not again.
Huh, that looked like a bug. There's a drain here, and I need to plug it with the axe? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing here? Or just exposing it?
Thank you.
There, that tile. The tile
I can't reach that high.
to the right and down of the blue one.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Aw.
Is the boat all ready?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
Oh, we did it.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead. What? Oh.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
I give you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
Interesting.
This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance. I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets? Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Phew, that was close.
Name?
Pugsy Poligiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Uh-oh.
Glorious! ¿Estás bien? Glottis? Where'd you go this time?
Oh, gran demonio roedor. Oh, gran demonio roedor.
Glottis,
Hear the name of the Great One. Glottis. Glottis.
what's happening?
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
But we've been hiking for months.
Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But
Oh no.
what's wrong with him?
Do you not know the one purpose, the one skill, the one desire of this humble spirit?
Yes, but we've been so far away from cars and civilization for so long.
Why did he ever leave his home?
I got him fired, and then I needed a ride. Oh, Gladys, what have I done to you? Can you cure him?
His spirit has fallen so low, normal driving would not cure him in time. He needs to go faster. Faster!
Do you have any vehicles here that we could use to revive him?
Only the trucks that deliver the souls. But they are slow. So slow.
Who are you guys?
We are mechanics. Same as he. But we have never before seen one of our kind so large.
I've got to go see what I can do.
Come back quickly, for his time here is not long.
Oh no.
Your mother doesn't work here. Since nobody listened to my last warning about keeping this refrigerator clean, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to lock it until some of you grow up. Signed, the Facilities Department.
Huh.
It's full of rags. Sadly, I have no mug to hang. Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. I'm not in the mood to dust. I already have a rag I don't know what to do with. My joints don't need any oiling right now.
Ah,
This better not stain my pocket.
if I put the oily rag in the toaster, I can which, by the way, never think of doing anything like that in real life. But in the game, it may set fire to it, and possibly the smell of burning oil will wake Glottis.
Not again. Will they never learn?
It was the little guy. I saw him.
Ah, and he denied it the last time.
Interesting.
Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. This better not stain my pocket.
Oh, maybe I don't need to set fire to it.
Here, carnal. Get a whiff of this.
Oh, that's nice. Make sure to lay some of those on my grave, will you, Manny?
Poor Glottis. Well, let's see where we can go and what we can find.
Oh, Glottis would love these. Bruno? Bruno Martinez?
You were the guy who packed me in there. You could have at least given me a magazine. 4 years with nothing to read but this damn mug. What are you doing here? And if you were headed this way, why didn't you offer me a lift? Ah! Wait! I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
Well then.
Hello? Whew, they're empty. Hello? Whew, they're empty. That's the road we came in on. Nothing out there but snow and a perfectly good pair of sunglasses.
Manny!
What's wrong?
Go up there and see!
Hey, where is everybody?
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
But they didn't sell their tickets. Their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just what they deserve.
That's Nick. Oh goodness.
Hey, how'd you get free?
I was born free, Boatnik. Nobody gave me no ticket, so nobody can take it away.
So what are you pacing around here for?
Trying to unwind a little bit. All those years circling in one direction. Gotta even out my life in this world before I go on to the next, you know? Well, that ought to do her.
Goodbye, Geppetto.
Happy trails, Captain. And thanks for setting me straight back there in the drink. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed, no.
Good old Geppetto.
I could march around in it like Geppetto, but I think a better way to even out my life would be to go get those tickets. What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
They didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets. That is all.
The tickets are in El Morro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
My friend is sick. Can you help us?
1,000 demons have died upon delivering the souls they were created to protect.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help.
Now,
Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you he left this note.
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans. Híjole.
I'm wondering if that packing material in the coffin is highly explosive, and we could use it to create some sort of rocket to get back to El Morro quickly and to restore Glottis.
That's no place to put a mug. That's no place to put a mug. I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room.
What was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
We shoot you now like an arrow into the wind. May you pierce the heart of the wind itself and drink the blood of flight. Speed is the food of the great Glottis. Speed bring you life. Come back to us someday.
Do hope there's no trains going the other way.
You sure this thing's going to hold together?
At least most of the way. Hey, look! We're already to Rubacava.
Manny? Manny, where are you?
Oh dear.
Ah, Rubicava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend. There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
That's true.
Dios mío.
She's been...
Booby-trapped.
by who? Who?
Didn't... Domino say something about seeing our car and he didn't think it was safe.
I'm not setting foot down there. The slightest bump could start those dominoes tumbling. Maintenance has gotten pretty lax around here, apparently.
Okay, so I can go down this way still. Not sure if there's any use to it, but I can. Well, I'm sure the game wouldn't let me go this way if it wasn't useful.
I don't want to wake up Toto.
You asked for Bunny.
Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, Manny. I was just passing through town and... Wow. Still
Quit
mad.
whining.
I don't want to wake up Toto.
I kill you.
I don't want to wake up Toto. I don't want to wake up Toto.
Hold still.
I don't want to wake up Toto.
Surely there must be something to do here.
I don't want to wake up Toto.
Doesn't hurt.
Unless they only put it in there for a little Easter egg. Seems unlikely though. Oh, I can go this way. Okay, that opens up a lot of the map.
I would, but I hate sucking gelatin straight from the tap. I'm not gonna eat off of dirty plates, and I'm not going to clean them. Not to sound like a capitalist oppressor, but I have people who do that for me now.
Calavera, what are you doing here? I heard you went pow in Zapato, Daddy.
Well, Hector LeMans tried and missed. Now it's my turn. I'm headed to El Maro to put him out of business.
Manny, that place has changed. You don't know what you're getting into. I'd better come with you. Just give me a minute to get ready.
Okay, but if you hear a loud explosion anytime soon, the trip's off.
Is it time to go yet?
No, we're having a little car trouble.
Come by when it's time.
How do I leave? Ah, there we go.
It's locked.
Okay, so I wonder if they've cut off my access to the upper area of the map, but not the lower. And that would then explain why I was able to get into Toto's.
Oh, Lola.
Tattoo shop, but there didn't appear to be anything for me to do there.
Manuel Calavera? Well, what happened to the limbo?
Hate to tell you, Velasco, but she went down at the Pearl. But we found a new ship, the SS La Mancha, and managed to...
The La Mancha? My old rusty bucket. Where is she?
Oh, well, we traded her in Puerto Zapato for a team of sled dogs.
That does it. I'm out of this stinking mob town.
But...
Thanks for finding my baby, Manny. Puerto Zapato, here I come.
Mob town? Maybe I'll just finish this for him.
I think there's a ship in a bottle. Not sure how that helps us, but we have it.
Ooh, it's spooky down here. Don't panic. Looks like Domino left his calling card.
But how? I saw him torn to shreds.
He must have done this on his last trip through town. It's locked, but there's nothing up there anyway. That goes to the upper dock, but nothing's docked there now.
I reckon there's an item in the kitchen of the blue casket. Either an item we can pick up or interact with that I missed the last time I was in there. And the reason I say that is because we only saw... Oh, I've forgotten her name. The lady who owns this place, Maximilian's girlfriend, when we came out of there. And the only way the game devs could guarantee you had to have been in there is if they made sure to progress in the game, you had to have come in here for something. Yep.
That's what the lumbago diorama needed. Fake ocean water.
The question is, how does that help us?
I don't really want to do that.
So what I'm getting at is she obviously said, take me along with you. How could they make sure that the players definitely see that? By making sure there was an item in that kitchen that they had to use.
I don't really want to do that. I'm not setting foot down there. I don't really want to do that. I kill you.
I just have no idea what I need this item for.
I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. Doesn't hurt. I don't really want to do that. I drink, but I'd probably get the SS Lumbago stuck in my throat. I don't really want to do that. Quit whining. I'd drink it, but I'd probably get the SS Lumbago stuck in my throat.
Again, presumably the item I'm currently holding, Manny's currently holding, the developers couldn't guarantee you'd had unless it's involved in the solution here.
What's that?
It's, Lumbago lemonade. Try it.
Perkly little aperitif, actually. Yes, sirree. Not bad tall. Tell me where you got that right now!
Olivia's kitchen.
Olivia, that was it.
Lumbago lemonade!
Manny, aren't we in a hurry?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Oh, my stomach don't stretch like it used to.
Oh, Glottis.
So what is that stuff they pack canned hams in anyway?
Oh dear.
Good show, my friend.
You wouldn't happen to have a breath mint on you, I suppose?
The gelatin is still liquefied. It wouldn't stop the dominoes from falling. Make a gel.
Hey, I made it spill. The rest is up to you.
You really should get back in case it blows.
I'm with you guys till the end. You know that.
I mean, what would cause it to set? Presumably, it would have to be made cold. And Toto if I recall correctly, had liquid nitrogen. For tattooing skeletons. In there, the cupboard, of course.
Not my fault.
There can't be too much in here.
Hey, good idea. I bet I could keep it down now that it's cold.
Just let me get across first, okay? I'd rather defuse the bomb first. I'd better disarm her first.
It's the scythe?
I don't want to mess up my blade.
No?
My scythe. I don't want to mess up my blade. I don't want to mess up my blade. Well, here goes nothing. Looks like Hector's taken over the whole town.
He hasn't had much resistance. There's only one small group who oppose him, and they live out on the fringes of the city.
Places like this, you mean?
I hope they're not hurting Glottis.
Ha. Shows what you know about this group. Their leader is a great man who...
Manuel Calavera, we meet again. I see you have found what you were looking for. How fortunate for you to arrive now, just as we too are about to achieve success. Our army has grown, and right now our top agents are in Hector's weapons lab, about to close in on the enemy in his own den. I couldn't have done it without you, Manuel.
Trap! It was a trap!
Stand back. There's only one thing to do.
Thank you, sir. You have saved me. But more than that, you have enabled me to continue to serve the movement.
What did you say about a trap?
Hector uncovered our agent in his weapons lab.
No.
You idiot, Bowsley! Your new lab assistant is a spy! Haven't you ever heard of a background check?
What?
No time to explain. Now I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
Take me with you. I've longed to be of service to your cause for years.
Bit buggy. Right, so I think I'll call it there for this week. We'll have the finale to solve and enjoy next week. So, as for other streams I'm doing, on Wednesday I'll be doing my normal poetry, prose and riddle stream. Friday's stream will not be going ahead. Saturday probably will, in which case that will be more Pokemon Crystal. Then next Monday we'll be back to Grim Fandango. It's only this week that Friday's stream is cancelled, so far as I'm aware at the moment anyway. So, future Friday streams aren't affected. So, with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night.